So this past week has proved to be pretty eye-opening for a number of things in Infinite Warfare, and that's only just the beginning. We're going to be getting a ton of information here tomorrow with the E3 reveal, and of course, this topic may very well be answered tomorrow. But what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nikolai Espresso, and today we're going to be talking about the idea of an Infinite Warfare beta, or really that of the lack thereof of a beta, the theory and notion going around recently due to the information that came out of COD XP. But a lot of people since the announcement of COD XP have started to believe that there will not be a beta within Infinite Warfare or for Infinite Warfare later on down the line in the year. Mainly because MP is only first being shown off in the beginning of September at the event, which is one of the later reveals that we've ever seen in Call of Duty's multiplayer history. And amongst all of the controversy, you'd think that we'd see something sooner, right? But I guess that's neither here nor there. We're gonna be getting gameplay footage of multiplayer in September. That is the cold hard facts here with it. But since it is so late, people are now speculating that we won't get a beta. Tomorrow may either prove this theory wrong or prove to hold it off a little bit longer to keep us hanging out to dry and wondering. But nonetheless, I want to touch base with you on why you shouldn't be worried about this just yet, because there are two huge pieces of evidence that point towards a beta, and really some information that isn't necessarily cold hard facts, but it is something that makes sense in a logical standpoint. So the first of the two things actually really tie into each other here with it. So kind of combining them both, we're gonna knock out two of two at the same time really. Back whenever Infinite Warfare was still not known to be the title, there was some leaks and information that came out here, and afterwards, slightly after that is, like very briefly after, we got some information about redemption codes and all that kind of stuff here from people that got pre-orders or something. These both leaked from some retailers, one being Target, the other I'm not entirely sure if that was ever confirmed, but it looks almost like just your standard receipt you'd see at any game shop, so it could be anywhere. But nonetheless, the big one that really set this whole chain of events and thoughts of a beta to begin with into motion was that there was a Target reservation card here for what was Infinite Warfare, where if you bought it, on the back it has all these different things where it says Infinite Warfare's Legacy Edition includes Modern Warfare Remastered and all that kind of stuff with that. But the big center focal point is that the one scratch-off piece says scratch to reveal beta code. Now, obviously with no prior knowledge, this sent the community into a massive frenzy, and really it was a great little piece of information here, especially after some of the stuff that some people were skeptical on. Now, on the other hand, with this other receipt that was found, it says, thank you for reserving your Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Your code for a future offer in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is below. Now, obviously the code in this is not going to be applicable, as it's guaranteed been used by now from this being passed around for absolute ages, but nonetheless, it is something that we don't know exactly what this was for, but it only makes sense that it's actually something like a beta that comes at an announcement later down the road. So two key pieces here that point directly to and very closely to a beta. But what else is there that could really strengthen this argument? Well, for those saying that it wouldn't be enough time for a beta to go live here, COD XP is the very first week of September, so that gives you 2 full months from the time of when multiplayer is revealed to the launch of the game. And at that point in time, I'm not sure if you know how game dev works, 2 months is actually nothing in a 3-year development cycle. The game is already done. It's just up to the fine-tuning at that point, which is exactly where the beta could come in handy. A couple weeks before the game goes live and is launched worldwide, that's when they press it to gold standards, when that's the finalized game. But up until those few weeks beforehand, it's all fair game still for changes, which is exactly when a beta could be seen and what it could be used for. So if that's the case, if we still are getting a beta, when can we see it? Honestly, I would expect it almost immediately thereafter COD XP, especially if it is announced at E3 tomorrow. So with that said, we could probably look at the launch of the beta maybe at the same time as COD XP or right after the event is ended, so say the 5th or 6th. Now that's just ballpark figures, I wouldn't put money on that just yet, but the theory and notion of it is still valid here, that we'd be getting it for that reason and right thereafter of it. So that, I think, is where where we stand here with this. I wouldn't get too worried just yet about not seeing a beta. We still have some solid information pointing to it, and of course we have the theory and the notions behind it that it could work out well. Now, of course, once again, I'm fully expecting to see something here relating to another pre-order bonus with this, because there's not really that many with Infinite Warfare just yet, and with E3 tomorrow and Call of Duty being showcased there tomorrow, we're definitely going to get some massive information. And once again, I actually expect to see something about a beta come out tomorrow. But that's going to wrap it up here today, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think down there in the comment section down below. Do you guys think we'll have a beta for Infinite Warfare, or do you not necessarily think that will be the case? I would love to hear your thoughts down there. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like rating down below. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're on that road to 40,000 subscribers. So every little bit does help and is, of course, greatly appreciated. But mine's been a cool Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.